So I'm working in the woodlands here and uncovering stones so I don't go over them in the quad. Filling in big holes so that I have a track to go through. There's another hole. But while I'm filling in these holes, they're digging more holes. What's in there? What's in there? Look at that. They're all digging holes. At least they're not digging holes where I'm trying to fill holes. There must be some voles or mice or rats or somebody living in there. Yeah, I know. So, but it's looking good. I got the quad that far up now. So that's really good for if I've got to build stuff or I can tow stuff up. These are all the logs that were chopped of dead ash trees. And this is our boundary fence here. So, always work to do. It's great doing all this work before lambing comes, because lambing I'll be tied up. I'll take dogs for a walk through here, but I won't be doing much work because I'll be so tired from lack of sleep. Anyway, working away. What's in there? What's in there? Job is down under there. Bear's working from the top. Inca from the side. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. I've had my amusement. Sorry, it's just you gotta stop and watch them sometimes, even if you've gotta finish a job. And Bear's madly going here. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. So clearing up this pathway up through the woods and filling in holes. This is rotten logs, and then I will be covering them over in soil. And then here's another one, covering that over with soil. There's loads of soil here, and taking up the stones because I'll be using those for steps elsewhere. But these are, I forgot to bring a shovel, silly me. Dogtooth violets coming up, and then over here some violets. Look at that. There's more violets where I just saw them a minute ago. Yeah, clever pups. Come on, pups. Good dogs. Oh, there they are. There's more violets there. Loads of them all over there. Getting the ivy back means the violets come out. More biodiversity. I love violets. Look at them. They're all coming out, and that's all because this ivy's gone. Okay, come on. I've got to put a gate here at some stage. At the moment, this is... Oh! Dogs go under, I go over, and off into the woods we go. Come on. Come on. Up the hill. I know, you dropped it. I'm not throwing it. Are you gonna go past? every day. Do a little bit in the woods. Today I forgot to bring the shovel, so I'm going back without the quad to do some shoveling. And you can see here, taking the ivy off of that one. Taking a bit of ivy off of a tree every day. We're not stopping here. Come on. There's a queue behind. Go on. Good boy. Clever boy. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh. So I was filling in this area, this deep hollow, so that it's easier for the quad to come up and down. And I don't want to move too much soil up here because of tree roots. So these are well rotted bits of wood that are turning into soil as it is. So I'm just gonna fill it up with soil. You can see there's a pile of it here around this root, this trunk, and then that's the other place right there, and there's a bunch of soil right there. So I can use, and there's some soil right there. So I'm going to use that to fill in that hole there. Okay, so you can see this kind of sandy, loamy soil is doing a really good job of filling in this hole on top of the logs. So, yeah, and I made a good dent in the soil around that fallen trunk. And this is one of my favorite shovels. It's not a very deep one, but you don't want a deep one working in the woods anyway because of the shallow roots of trees. But it's got a really, really sharp blade, so it's great. So it can cut bits of ivy or brambles if they get in the way of what I'm trying to do. Now I have to do that next one. But this one's nearly done. I need to get, I think I put a couple of stones right there to keep this log in place, and then I'll be done. So, done a lot more work. Instead of stones to fill in that back gap, I found some more rotten logs. Don't want living raw logs in case they sprout, but these are rotten, well dead logs. And so it'll just need a bit more filling in, but it makes quite a difference doing it that way. And the stones I can always use for other locations. It's much better if I can do the pathway with logs and soil. Haven't even started on, well, I filled this hole in with dead logs or rotting logs. And that bit of soil I can rake this way. And there's a trunk that's fallen over, so there's a lot of soil in that. But that's how I'm doing this track, if you will, or this path as easily as possible for nature. Hey girls, how are you? You good girls. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day, huh? Come on, Java. Pup, come on. Good boy. Okay. So, basically, I've made that bit secure. Now, the next rain will dampen this down and it'll probably fall through the cracks of all the logs, but that's fine. I'll fill that in later on another occasion. But this big, huge hole now is quite full. You're being very silly, puppy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, you want your attention and you don't want the puppy to be any of it. Oh, goodness. Okay. I've got to go in because my chicken is about to be cooked and it'll take me about 5-10 minutes to get home. Isn't that right? Because I always pause on the way and look at something or trim something or do something. Anyway, me and my favorite shovel are going to go home. I've also made this a little bit more even. It's not so rollicky anymore. Anyway, almost a job done. Not quite. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Off I'm going. Come on. Out of dogs. Come on. Pick up your... See, that beautiful stone I'm going to put as a step or a support of an embankment. It's a gorgeous stone. Come on. Let's go. Good dogs. Come on. This way. Come on. You're very noisy, ladies. You're ready for your evening meal. Yeah. You good girls. Aren't you, Crystal? No, you're not Crystal. You're Kestrel. Yeah. I gotta open the gate though. Java, Java, Java. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You didn't chase them. You good boy. Yes. You're beginning to learn. If I catch you early enough, you don't go chasing sheep. Good boy. Yeah. Okay.